These are your four pillars of financial abundance. The first pillar is your wealth operating system. Right? Now, what does that mean? Well, to put it simply, all of us were born with the same hardware. But over the first 7 years of our life, we installed the software that would help us with our entire life. Sure, you got some updates every now and then, but the bulk of your programming you installed in the first 7 years of your life. Now, what do I mean by programming? These are all your ideas about what is good, what is bad, like, how your parents make money, how to live life, what is expensive, what is cheap, like everything. Like, how to live, how to please people, how to not please people, how to, like, piss off society, and, how to not do that. Like, all of these things is part of your operating system. And specifically, all the things related to money are part of your wealth operating system. For example, if you were born in a household where both your parents or one of your parents was working in a government job or any kind of a job, that's your basic blueprint as compared to somebody who was born in a business family. Now, the second pillar of financial abundance is your relationship with the universe. Right? That's a big one. Because everything that comes to you in your life comes to you from the universe. Whether that may be people, situations, connections, knowledge, information, opportunity, whatever it may be, comes from the universe. You have an intimate and intricate relationship with the universe every day, every moment of every day of your life. Now, some people have a good relationship and some people not so good. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, given that everything comes to you from the universe, if you are a grateful person, like, if you feel really good about all the beautiful gifts that you have received in your life, you naturally have a good relationship with the universe. As compared to someone who is complaining all the time, they're unhappy and dissatisfied about their lunch, they're unhappy and dissatisfied about their relationship with their girlfriend or their parents or anything. It's like, even if you're dissatisfied and complaining about the government, because even the government is the part of the universe. And in order to have a good relationship with the universe, you must be grateful for all things, including the government or anything that you don't like or feel bad about. Because everything that is there is a part of the universe. Even if you think, oh, this person is evil or this corporation is evil, they cannot exist of their own desire. Like, they have to exist only with the acquiescence of the universe. If the universe does not want somebody, they cannot exist. The only way is through the universe, right? Once you get that, once you understand that every little thing in your life is a part of the universe and has come to you from the universe, then you can shift your relationship through gratitude. And by being grateful for everything, all the little gifts that you receive in your life, whether they're big or small, that is how you can shift your relationship with the universe. Now, the third pillar is your relationship with money, right? With money. Now, what do I mean by your relationship with money? Well, quite simply put, imagine if money was your girlfriend or boyfriend, right? Like, how would money feel about you? Like, are you someone who says, like, oh, I'm, like, a lot of people say money is not so important to me, right? But if you said the same thing about your girlfriend, if you said, it's like, like, I manage my girlfriend well, like, oh, she's not so important to me. Well, would she like to stick around with you for long? Of course not. She would like to leave. And the same thing is true with money. Unfortunately, what happened through our whole life is that we have been taught to blame money for other people's faults. Now, what do I mean? Well, money itself has only been kind and loving to you. Whether you bought breakfast, lunch, or a trip for an adventure, or a holiday, or a cruise ship, or a flight ticket, train ticket, bus ticket, whatever it may be, all of this was made possible in your life through money. To the extent to which you had money, you had the ability to do things. The absence of money doesn't mean that money is evil, it just means that you have a bad relationship with money. And well, if somebody cheats you, well, it's on them, it's not money, right? And this is the association, this is the error that a lot of people have made. And as a result of that error, they have destroyed their relationship with money by constantly blaming money for all the things that money itself was never really responsible for. And once you have these three pillars in place, the last and most important pillar is actually your relationship with yourself, right? Well, of course, like even if the universe is sending abundance of money in your direction, right? If you don't have a good loving relationship with yourself, you are going to reject this abundance. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, if you think about the idea of self-love, well, the opposite of self-love is not self-hate. The opposite of self-love is self-destruction. And when you don't love yourself, you do endless list of things to destroy yourself. Smoking cigarettes is just one small example of a self-destructive pattern. But not only smoking, there are so many other ways in which these self-destructive patterns manifest in our life. We're eating junk food, like not taking care of our body, not exercising, not doing things which are good for us, putting ourselves last, putting everyone else ahead of us. All of these are patterns of a lack of self-love. And when we don't love ourselves, we subconsciously block money from coming into our life because we don't want to reward ourselves and we don't see ourselves as being deserving of a good, enjoyable life. And so if you would like to have an abundance of money, think about each of these pillars and see which of them for you is not in the right place in your life. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one.